Alright, I'm back. Let's see here. Am I still echoing? I can't see who's here, so... Still have a delay of about 8 seconds. Hello, new person. Am I still echoing? Please let me know. No? No letting me know? Okay. Well, that's fine if that is your prerogative. Let's see here. We shall name it Platform. So I am... Someone mentioned... what do I want to say? Someone mentioned a rhythm game. So that is a possibility. I didn't really have anything planned coming into this, so I'm just sort of doing whatever. Oh, yeah. My news tip for the day: video games are more effective at battling depression than counseling is. There you go. For all those of you who wanted to know, we got a platform here. Let's go ahead and duplicate that. We'll put a platform at 000. We'll put another platform at 10. Let's see, 000 10. Yeah, let's do more. Let's do 15. That's good. Hello, camera. I see you can see those. I don't know. So I was thinking. Oh, I had a person leave. I was thinking either doing sideways. I was thinking about maybe a first-person controller to kind of jump from platform to platform in sort of a rhythm-based fashion. I was thinking about that. Not really sure. First-person controller would probably be very difficult to do. So I'm not entirely certain what the best way of handling that is. Fortunately, I had a bunch of people in the room, and then it sort of screwed up there and lost everybody. We shall see. So yeah, so kind of a rhythm game. Maybe a camera that follows the player. Maybe an orthographic camera. I don't know. I don't really care. Let's do this. Let's put our camera at 0. Let's do 10, and let's put this at. See, we did 0 and 15. It doesn't make that very easy to split, does it? We'll put the camera at 8 on the z-axis. We'll rotate it on the y. 90. Nope. We'll rotate on the y. 270. No. What the hell am I doing? 270. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. And let's turn it into an orthographic camera. Ortho. Whoa. Let's bring that view box in a little bit, shall we? The camera's going to need to split it, so we'll do 7.5. There we go. Size. Perfect. And we'll go ahead, create other directional lights. There we go. Illuminate this world a little bit. I'm going to post on Twitter. Sorry for the spam. But I am back online and streaming. See if we can't bring some people back here. Okay. Well, let's see what that does. Alright, so let's go ahead and create ourselves some materials here. Just so things aren't so drab. Oh, I don't want to do that. Assets, create folder. I like to keep things in their own folders. Materials, and then we'll open that up. We'll call this platform material. Platform material is going to be, what do we want our platforms to be? How about good dirt? Yeah, sure, I like good dirt. Some good dirt. Hey, platforms, there you go. Platforms are some good dirt. If I play this, we see our good dirt platforms. Fantastic. Alright, so we got our good dirt. Now we need, let's see, some player. A player. What do we want our player to be? Create other capsule. I like it. Go 0, 0. Of course, we don't want him in the dirt, so we'll bring him up a little bit. Let's scale him down to 0.5, 0.5, 0.5. How do we feel about that? Create other, oh no, component physics, rigid body, use gravity, play this sucker. Okay, fantastic. So he'll just chill on the platform there. I like it. Okay, so we've got some player there. We don't really need to texture the player at all. I don't really care about that. Let's go ahead and create a folder for some scripts here. I want some mobility. Let's create C# script. We'll call it player motion script. Why not? Open this bad boy up. And let's give him a speed. Public int speed, and we'll set that to 5 for starters. Why not? And let's do every update. Let's give him a transform dot translate. And what we'll do is we'll do input dot get axis horizontal. Occupy per promise times speed times time dot delta time, which will keep everything running consistently regardless of how good your computer is. So that'll translate us back and forth. Let's go ahead and drag that up onto the player and give it a whirl. Whoa, whoops. Yeah, well, I forgot. I turned the camera to the side. So we actually want to, yeah. Whoopsie. There we go. Let's try that. Forgot we got to move along the z-axis. Bloop. Oh, rigid body. We've got to lock your rotation, don't we? We'll get there. Let's rename our capsule to player. If you haven't noticed, I haven't exactly played around with this yet. So we're going to freeze all our rotations. We're also going to freeze our x-axis. We don't want us moving left or right. So let's see here. So, perfect. Beautiful. Whee! Okay, great. So we know we can fall off the side of this thing we call a planet here, our platform. That's good. Let's give us some jumping now. So let's say, well, let's go ahead and give ourselves, we're going to do private bool is grounded equals true. Alright. And we will say if is grounded and input dot get, let's see, what is our input for the axis here? Project settings, input manager. We want jumping. We want the space bar. What do they count as? There's all this preset stuff. So space bar, let's see. Joystick 3 is their idea of jump. Oh, there's another jump. Space, perfect. So I can do get axis space. Fantastic. All right, get axis jump. All right, so if we're jumping, I'm going to say is grounded equals false. Now I could manually move this guy around and simulate jumping and all this wackiness, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to apply a force to him, sort of like how you jump in real life. You apply a force to your body and then gravity eventually takes that force away. So let's say, let's see, rigid body dot add force, and our force will be 0, 10, 0. I have no idea if that's going to work the way we want. Obviously, we're not resetting this yet. We'll come back to that. So, let's see. And can be applied to operands of bool and float. Oh, yeah, that's right. Input.getAxis is greater than 0.01. There we go. Okay. We'll run this bad boy. No jumpy. Let's see here. So obviously our add force, let's add more force. Let's add 100. That's all 100 could muster. We can do better than that. 500. Oh, okay, so 500 is a bit much. 200. Really should just put this in a variable and modify it in the editor, but sometimes I'm like that. Boop. That could be better. We'll say 300 and call it a day. 300. All right. Go ahead and save the scene. Boop. I like it. All right, fantastic. All right, so now we need to do what happens if we land again. So, man, I forget the name of this function. I think it's on collider enter. It's not a trigger. So let's do void on collider enter collider other. I think that's a function. I'm going to say is grounded equals true. I have no idea if that's going to work. I'm just guessing now. Let's see if I guessed correctly. Jump and nope. Whoops. That's what we got Google for, right? Unity on collider enter. Let's see. On collision enter. Whoops. Collision enter. All right. There we go. Nope, still not right. Still not. Well, let's see if the collider is even. We know it's not called. Let's see. It's past a collision class, not a collider, because we have the wrong. Collision is the object that gets passed here. There we go. Oh, I got some pretty strong control here. Oh, that's not bad. All right. Go ahead and give that an old save there. Make sure that's that's doing there. Sorry, I am reading something. I can also be messaged on Skype. Yeah, that's easier than chatting. There we go. Okay, so we have our game here starting, getting there. Not too bad. So let's go ahead and create ourselves some stuff to jump on. So what I want to do is I want to create some spawn points here. So what I'm going to do, let's create an empty. I'm going to call it spawn point. All right, spawn point. And all right, and we will put this at Where's my auto highlighting? Gotta manually do that. 0, 0, 0, and we will actually take it to a -1 there. Okay, that's good. And we will duplicate you, and we will move you to 0, -2, 15 with a rotation of 180. Alright, so we're going to have some platforms kind of going back and forth and back and forth. The idea being that you'll be able to keep your rhythm by jumping from one to the next. Let's go ahead and create ourselves a prefab here. Create folder prefabs. Trying to think what I want to call this. We'll call it moving platform. Moving platform. So we got our prefab moving platform. Let's go ahead and create ourselves a moving platform. We'll do a cube, and we'll make our cube one's wide enough. We'll put it at 0, 0, 0. That won't stay there. Don't worry about it. We'll scale it to be 0.5 in the Y, and we'll make it a little bit longer. So we'll do 1.5 for the length, just like that. We'll give it material here. Let's create a material, and let's call it moving platform material, because I can't come up with a better name. Let's pick for it Cliff. Why not Cliff? Why not, right? Cliff's a nice guy. Prefab, so drag our cube down there to our prefab. And let's create a script. We'll just call this create C# script. We'll call this platform motion script. I like it. Succinct. Platform motion script. We'll drag over to the cube. At this point, I think the cube has everything I want, so goodbye, cube. Because, yeah, no, we can modify this and it won't matter. We've got player motion, platform motion. So let's open up platform motion script. And let's see here. Alright, so what we're going to do, let's just do this. Let's make it real simple. We'll do transform.translate. We'll create ourselves a speed here. Public int speed equals 5. And let's say we are going to move 0, 0, and speed times time dot delta time. Cannot type. There we go. Fantastic. Time dot delta time. Alright, so that will cause this sucker to move. Now what we're going to do is we're going to actually have our spawn points create these, and our spawn points are going to pass the rotations to the object. So the object only really needs to move forward. We're just going to dictate which direction forward is. So I have no idea if this is going to work, but we'll see. So come back here, save our scene, save often. That's a good idea. So spawn point script. Oh, okay. Spawn point script, and we will drag this over to the spawn points, and let's open this up, and we will do public game object, call that prefab, and what we will say is, now there are some elegant ways of timing using callbacks and, or I'm sorry, not callback, coroutines and such that are precise and whatnot. It's late, I forget how to use them, I don't really care at this point. Screw elegance, let's do something completely not elegant. So let's do private, in case I want to change it later, public int float. We'll say timer equals 0 and public float threshold equals 1. So we're going to get one platform a second. Alright, and then we will say, let's see here, timer plus equals time dot delta time. So we're going to increase it by the time that's passed, and we're going to say if timer is greater than or equal to threshold. If that happens, we are going to say timer minus, space is going to bother me, timer minus, bring it back down by a second, and then we will say instantiate, and we will say prefab is the object we're creating. We'll instantiate it at transform dot position, and our rotation is going to be transform dot rotation, local rotation, which is a quaternion. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, back here, highlight spawn point script. It's going to want moving platform and spawn point moving platform. All right, well, let's try this out. And well, let's see. I am moving it along the z-axis, am I not? Did I screw that up? I think I screwed that up. Platform motion. No, that's along the z-axis. Didn't move. Translate. Speed 5. Why didn't it move? I applied it, right? Let's see here. Let's see. No, I must not have actually dragged the script on there. Whoopsie. So, platform motion. Welcome. There we go. Welcome. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Okay, wait a minute. That's not great. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What? Okay, that's interesting. I'm stuck. Okay. Okay, so the platforms don't carry me with them, so that's something to be wary of. Platforms don't carry me with them, and if I hit the side of a platform, it seems to want to carry me along. Whoa. I'm trying to hit the side to kind of see it happen again. There we go. And I'm stuck. Okay, so kind of grips me in place and holds me there if that happens. So that's interesting. That's kind of fun. So let's do this. Let's kind of change things up a little bit. Let's do prefab. Do we want to change these up? I feel like this spawn point, which is at -2, should be at -2.5. Let's bring it down a little bit, and let's create a second prefab. Let's duplicate this. Oh, it's not going to let me do that. So prefab, create prefab. We'll call it moving platform 2. And I wonder if it's going to let me do that. Yep, cool. Moving platform 2. Hello. And moving platform 2. Again, we want to set your position, but more importantly, we are going to make you a bit longer, 2.5, but your speed is going to be slower at 3. Okay, we'll drag you, back under the prefab. Perfect. And our second spawn point, we'll have this, moving platform 2. All right. See, so it's a little bit slower. Oh, well, there's almost no challenge here, is there? Look at that. Aha. Well, that's... I mean, I'm trying to screw it up, and I'm having a hard time. Okay, so that obviously not kind of what we want there, but whoa! Hello, physics. Boom! Oh, that's kind of fun. So I can shift shot this. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, let go of me. I really need to put a trigger down there that respawns me when that happens. Oh, look how high you get. Oh, I almost fell in. Almost. Oh, unhand me. Unhand me. Okay, I'm kind of figuring out how to cheat at this. I can cheat at anything. Oh, okay, well, that didn't work out. You know what, while we're here, let's do game object, create other, plane. Boom. Alright, we'll put it at 0, 0, 0. Let's put it actually at 0, 0, 7.5. Let's bring it down to -5. Let's make it gigantic. Oh, what did I do? Oops. No, that's not what I want to do. Bam. All right. collider, it's trigger, scripts. We need another spar, empty asset, create empty at 0, 0, 0. Where are you at? Game object. We'll call you player spawn. And yeah, we'll do that. We'll move you up just a tiny bit. We'll do 0.5. We'll do 1. That's great. 1. Alright. That's player spawn. Hello, player spawn. And then we're going to do scripts. We're going to create a new script. And we're going to say, what do I want to say? Fall off script. Not a terribly great name, but whatever. It's kind of what happens when you go off the cuff here. So we'll do public game object spawn, and we will say void on trigger enter collider other. Nothing else falls in this game, so we don't really need to check a tag to see if something that we're looking for is falling. So what I'm going to say is whatever fell other dot position other dot game object dot position. What am I doing wrong here? A game object dot transform dot position equals spawn dot transform dot position. Slick. Okay. So we're back here. Fall off script goes onto there, which it has, and then the player spawn goes onto the fall off script, and we run it, and we boom. So if I manage to screw this up, like let that carry me off there, boom, back. Fantastic. Go for the mega jump. Sometimes you can get it. Yeah, boom, back up here. Really you want to create scripts really that, oh, nice. Oh, that's going to hurt. I'm going to be stuck there. I'm not going to fall into my trigger and I'm not going to reset. Anyway, okay, so we can kind of see some basic kind of junk here. Yeah, anyway, interesting to kind of prototype this out a little bit. That obviously is playing here a little bit bigger than I need, but whatever, it certainly works. Alright. Well, this is my first video here. Fortunately, I had a bunch of people watching, and then I had some audio issues. Hell, I might still have audio issues. No one is around anymore to answer. So I stopped my stream and came back, and stopped my stream and came back and did that a couple times. And so now everyone stopped watching because I thought my stream was maybe over or something. So I'm going to stop because no one's here. And yeah, this is really not to benefit me at all. It's to benefit other people who are interested. So if you were watching and then I cut the stream and was screwing around with audio, I apologize. Yeah, so feel free to come next time. I'll broadcast again at Mike Guy on Twitter, and hell, maybe I'll be on again later tonight, whatever. I don't even know if the audio of this recorded. I'm gonna actually stop this. I'm gonna play it back. I'm gonna see what happened and if it's any good. And, yeah, kind of go from there. And use that to learn. Maybe I obviously need to do some studying before the next time I stream. Next time we'll make a full game. This time, kind of stop because, yeah, the obvious reasons. All right. Well, thanks. Well, no one's watching, so there's no one to thank. But if I put this up on YouTube later or something like that, and you watch